We have a special guest. Come, special guest. Why do you walk so slow?
Because I haven't even started walking.
Special guest. It's Laura.
Wee.
Whee! Yay, she's finally here. Yay! You guys like her makeup?
Raccoon.
They're not raccoons. Raccoon. Raccoon is black.
This is dark purple.
Yeah, this is purple, guys.
Just the
This is how a real woman does her makeup. It's purple.
I just looked at the
Okay,
camera.
wait. Can you hold this? I'm not sure if it's even recording. Okay, it is. No, you can't look at the question. Okay, we're doing another video on life's unanswered questions,
I
except
your dog's hair on me.
I'm going to ask the questions to Laura, and this is our second take of this.
Because Kristen did something she wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, I didn't think I was supposed to end. So we had to restart.
So I had to act like, ooh, I'm here for the second time.
Yeah, you guys probably already seen her in our minds, but yeah. So she'll probably know the answers to some of those.
Like the first two.
Okay. Can you cry underwater?
Yes. Because, like, you're underwater and you're like...
It's like
ooh,
crying in the
crying.
shower.
Yeah, crying in the shower, pretty much.
It's a thing girls do. Well, I don't do it.
Oh, because you're just so happy.
I'm like, no, I will cry in the corner in my bedroom. Okay. Can bald people have hairline fractures?
Yes, because hairline fractures are in the bone and they have nothing to do with hair.
What's the difference between a novel and a book? Wait.
This is where she messed
I
up.
messed up last time. Okay. A novel is a legitimate piece of literature, and a book is just some poo. Wait.
Okay.
Ambulance gone.
Novels are like lots of chapters and they're like Emily Dickinson and that kind of crap, and then books are just like Thomas the Tank Engine sort of thing and the little engine that could and that kind of thing. So novels have like a lot of long chapters and books are just like pictures, happiness. I can do it.
Picture books.
I believe I can do it.
Okay, in libraries, do they put the Bible in the fiction or non-fiction section?
I think they have a special section for religion.
Yeah, the religion section.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you could be like non or fiction.
Yeah.
I would be like, no, you're wrong.
I go in a lot of bookstores and libraries, and I'm pretty certain that they all have like a religion section.
This is a very important question. Why are both of SpongeBob's parents round like sea sponges, but he's square?
Maybe he is a defect. Maybe he fell on his head, and that made him square instead of round. But like his one cousin Stanley, he's kind of square. He's tall and he has a square head. So maybe it's like the younger generation, and then the older you get, the rounder you get. Like how sometimes in some families, when people get older, they get rounder. So like maybe it's the same thing with the Sponge family.
Or his mom could have had an affair. Could just go with the guys. SpongeBob's dad is not his real dad. His real dad is a square.
But neither of them can drive either, so maybe that's where he gets his, like, I can't drive, I've taken my test over 1,000,000 times.
Why are red buttons the most important buttons?
Because red means stop, and you're like, I gotta press it since it says stop. That's why people run all the red lights. Because they're like, I'm defying the law.
If you dug a hole through the center of the earth, come out on the other side, and let go, would you be falling up? Or floating up, or falling down, or floating up.
If you got to the center of the earth?
And went through.
Like to the other side of the earth? You would be like what you're doing right here, you'd just be walking on the ground. Oh wait, like if you stayed in the hole?
No, like if China was directly underneath us, and we dug through the center of the earth and went to China, would you be falling down or floating up? Would you be like falling down the hole, or would you be floating up into the China?
Falling down into the hole, because gravity.
Incorrect,
really
you'd be dead.
Aww.
Do you know what the center of the earth is?
Magma. Yeah, you'd be
You'd be
dead.
dead.
Well, unless you had like an anti-magnet.
No,
suit.
Laura, there's no such thing. You'd be dead. Okay, what happens if a black cat walks under a ladder and breaks a mirror?
And that is just one stupid cat.
And you're screwed.
Yeah.
Why when people ask you what 3 things you would bring, wait, here, let me ask you this first. What 3 things would you bring if you were on a deserted island?
Michael Phelps, a golden medal, and a saddle.
Why didn't you say a boat? Why did people never say a
Because
boat?
Michael Phelps has so many abs. Why wouldn't you want him?
I think the reason that people don't say a boat is because
It's too obvious.
Yeah, it's too obvious. They want to make it more of a challenge. Like, if I was stuck on an island, I would want something cooler than a boat. Like,
You could get a limousine boat.
I want,
Really
like,
long
freaking a
boat.
tree with apples and some other shiz. Okay, next question. If Winnie the Pooh was civilized enough to keep his honey in the jars, why doesn't he use a spoon?
He's a bear and he has no thumbs. So he can't even use a spoon. Did I get it?
I am so proud of you! That's exact. I'm sorry, I keep hurting you.
Wait, are the answers on there?
No, they're just
Oh,
questions,
okay.
but I had my own answers in my own little head. If mirrors need light to work, what happens if you put night vision goggles on and look into a mirror?
I watched the Ghost Adventure show and I've seen people do that and you still see yourself, you just see yourself green.
Yeah, because there's little lights on night vision goggles. You just have to, like...
They're just really faint, cause, like,
Yeah.
hunters wear them and they don't want to scare away the deer and that kind of crap. And the Ghost Adventure
Because they have lights on them, therefore you can see yourself in the mirror. It's not because they're night vision goggles. Like, if they were night vision goggles without lights on them, you wouldn't be able to see yourself.
You wouldn't be able to see anything.
Yeah. No. Why is such a stupid question? Okay, if you're on an American airline and you land in Canada and stay on the plane in Canada, even though it's an American airline, is the drinking age still 21 or is it 19? Which, it's 19 in Canada.
19 because you're in Canada.
Nope, 21 because you're still on an American.
But you're in Canada.
Yeah, but it doesn't count because you're still on an American.
Well, how old are you? Because if you're 21, who gives a, who cares? Like
Like,
you're
if
21, you can drink.
Yeah, but if you're like 20 and you're going to Canada, you cannot legally drink until you're off the American plane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. What happens if every team in the NFL goes 8-8, which means they've won 8 games, lost 8 games, therefore no one goes into the playoffs, that type of situation.
Then they enter one person from each team into the Hunger Games. Like, ooh.
Okay, here's my better answer. That's never going to happen because the Cowboys suck.
Oh.
I think my aunt likes the Cowboys, but they suck, and so do the Steelers.
Man, you're just hitting
Um,
everyone's team.
And there's a lot of other teams, not like a lot, but there's a few other teams that no one really knows because they suck.
Yeah, I only know like the Miners or something. I think that's one, like the 49 Miners. 49ers.
49ers.
Yeah. And the Ravens and Redskins.
Who's your favorite football team, Laura?
I don't know. I only watch the Super Bowl because I like the commercials.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to watch football in my house, but that's a different story for another time. But my favorite teams are the Dolphins, Green Bay, and I live in Maryland, so I have to kind of like the Ravens. They're not my favorites. And the Colts. And I picked those teams because I like the colors and
the names, probably.
Yeah, well, I used to like the Colts because Peyton Manning, but I don't know. I still like the Colts. Okay. Why is it written, may contain traces on peanuts or other kinds of nuts on peanut butter jars? Are people stupid enough to not realize it themselves?
That's a really good question.
Would you like to know the answer?
Yes.
Liability. They literally have to write everything, unless you want to be sued, then unless you actually write it, you are liable for that. Unless you actually write that on the can or the jar, you're still liable. And that's because then they can't sue you because it's on the jar. And as a smart or not smart person, you are supposed to read the jar. So they can't be sued because they wrote that.
Yeah, like the Jif people, they made that new hazelnut stuff that's like a knockoff of Nutella, and I'm sure that that's made out of hazelnuts. So I'm sure that what they do is they say may contain peanuts because they work side by side the peanut butter.
Okay. Sorry, I was checking how much time we had left. Is there anything you'd like to say, Laura?
Your
Why are you?
drive is open.
My what?
Disk drive
Oh.
on your computer.
Why have you been gone so long, Laura?
Because I don't know. I had to clean my room.
I think I'll put this video up tomorrow instead of the one I planned for tomorrow.
What were you planning?
I don't remember which one.
You'll find out.
Yeah, you'll find out. Because I'm not putting one up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving almost. Oh, guys, I'm going to see Red Dawn tomorrow. You know what I'm excited about? No, you told them. I'm not excited about Josh Bell. Well, I'm kind of excited about that because I haven't seen him in anything for so long.
Okay.
Or Chris Hemsworth. I mean,
Thor.
Look at his face. Look at his eyeballs. Like,
the entire time I was watching Snow White and the Huntsman, I was calling him Thor. I was like, yeah, go get Snow White, Thor. You can do it.
Or the other kid from Hunger. I'm not excited about that.
The Gale dude?
No, don't.
Oh, PETA.
PETA. I didn't really think he was attractive in the Hunger Games.
I didn't like him.
But I kind of think he's attractive now.
In the Hunger Games, his
And
hair
plus,
was weird.
In the trailer, he threw a skateboard with a bomb on it. And love him. Gotta love him. I just like explosions. But I hope there's no love story in it, because then I'm gonna, like, leave.
I'm sure there is. In almost every movie now, there's, like, a love story.
If any of you guys are directors or plan to be a director, can you please just make me a straight-up action movie? Don't even put a woman in it, please. Like, she can be a bystander, but don't put a woman main character or even minor character in it.
But if you do, make
Stop
her
it.
really ugly, so that everybody's like, ugh.
Just don't put her in it. Don't put any freaking... I just want to see it, like, in, The Expendables 2. I loved it, but they had to go put a woman in it. I sound very, like, sexist right now.
You must not like James Bond, then.
I don't like it when they have, like, I like the one girl from James Bond, like, the leader lady that always calls him, she's like, go do this, James Bond. Go do it. I like her.
I've only seen, like, half of James Bond.
But I hate, like, the whole love part. I hate it so much. If I want to hear about romance, I'll go read a freaking book. I don't want to watch it in a movie.
Or you could just walk around our school.
Yeah, I could just walk around our school and look at all the nasties being nasties.
Oh well. We have a lot of pregnant girls in our school.
There's been, do you know Donnie? Donnie's pregnant? Yeah. Oh, they don't know who Donnie is.
Yeah.
That's
There's
not
a
even
girl,
her
Donnie.
real name.
Oh, I went on Facebook today and she's not engaged to the dude anymore.
She's, okay, like, the last few days she's been, like, engaged, now she's not engaged. Well, not, like, it's Facebook engaged, not legitimate engaged, but yeah.
But she's pregnant.
Don't be like that, guys.
She's 15. I've known her since elementary school.
There's been about 5 pregnant girls in our school in the last year. I'm serious.
Isn't Ashley pregnant?
Ashley here. Yeah, she's pregnant too.
So many pregnant people.
And we are the smallest high school in the county. We only have like 1,000 kids in our school.
So some of you that might be big, but
yeah.
It's small
for
in
us.
our county.
It's really small for our county. And we have. Okay, I think we're done now.
Yeah, after our rant about.
Maybe we'll make a full video about that because I have a lot to say about that. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Did you just go? Yeah. Okay, we're done now. Have a nice day. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey
Love
Day.
your family. You love it. Okay. Bye, guys.